Jay Leno's garage is legendary for its jaw-dropping collection of cars. Almost 200 cars and over 160 motorcycles, all with insane history and insane value. But there are a few that stand out as untouchable. Let's talk about 10 cars from his collection that you'll never see anywhere else. Make sure to subscribe to Vintage Cars for more incredible automotive stories. Number 10. 1963 Chrysler Turbine Car. First up is the 1963 Chrysler Turbine Car. This ride was the space-age experiment of Chrysler in the 1960s. And even though it didn't quite take off, it's legendary in its own right. Powered by a turbine engine, yeah, like a jet. It was one of the most futuristic cars of its time. Chrysler produced only a handful, and Jay Leno is the proud owner of one of the surviving models. The turbine engine in this bad boy put out 130 horsepower and delivered a hefty 425 pound-feet of torque. Now, while it had crazy looks and cutting-edge tech, the ride was a bit of a dud in terms of practicality. Starting the engine was a hassle, fuel economy was horrendous, and its performance wasn't as snappy as people hoped. Chrysler had to pull the plug after realizing the car was too much of a niche product. But Leno? He saw the value and snagged one, keeping this ultra-rare piece of automotive history locked down in his garage. Number 9. 1972 Mercedes-Benz 600 Kompressor. Next, we've got the 1972 Mercedes-Benz 600 Kompressor. This isn't just any luxury car, it's a luxury car. Jay Leno's personal connection to Mercedes goes way back to his college days when he worked at a Mercedes dealership. But fast forward to today, and he owns one of the most extravagant vehicles of the era. This iconic Benz is powered by a 6.3-liter V8 engine that, when upgraded with a supercharger, cranks out an impressive 525 horsepower. The car was built with a crazy hydraulic system that controlled everything from the windows to the seats. That's pure luxury and performance, mixed with German engineering at its finest. It even has a built-in fridge in the center console. Talk about first-class amenities. The 600 Kompressor was a statement car back in the day, and it still is today, standing as a symbol of refinement and power. Number 8. 1990 Ford Shogun. Moving into the 90s, we get the 1990 Ford Shogun, a car that's everything American muscle, combined with Japanese precision. Now, this car isn't something you'd find on every street corner. It was essentially the ultimate upgrade of the Ford Festiva, and it's a real piece of automotive artistry that you'll only find in Leno's garage. The Shogun takes a rear-mounted 3-liter V6 engine, built by Yamaha, and pushes it to a staggering 220 horsepower. With a custom nitrous system that further enhances performance, this thing could zip through California highways like it was on rails. It's got a small frame, but plenty of muscle. And with Leno's care, this car's been kept in impeccable shape. Plus, it's rare as all get out, with its insane power-to-weight ratio, making it an unforgettable machine in his collection. Number 7. 1955 Buick Roadmaster Restomod.
Here in the Buick section of my garage, you all know my 55, if you've been on the website, that's the heavily modified one.
When Jay Leno talks about the first car he ever bought in California, he's talking about his beloved 1955 Buick Roadmaster Restomod. A real classic, this ride is a serious Restomod, meaning Leno took an old-school gem and pumped it full of modern-day performance. When he first got it, he only paid $350. Talk about a steal. But over the years, he poured time and cash into upgrading the Buick, turning it into a performance beast that can hang with the modern muscle cars of today. Under the hood, it's rocking a Chevrolet Crate engine with a cool 620 horsepower and an improved transmission from a C5 Corvette. Air conditioning? Check. Modern amenities. But with that undeniable old-school swagger, this is a car that perfectly blends classic beauty with next-level performance. Number 6. 1966 Chevrolet Corvair Yenko Stinger, Stage 2.
A particular favorite of mine, this is my 1966 Corvair Yenko Stinger. Now, if you know
The 1966 Chevrolet Corvair. Yenko Stinger Stage 2 is all about muscle and speed. This wasn't just any regular Corvair. When Don Yenko got his hands on this model, he turned it into a lean, mean racing machine. The Yenko Stinger was designed to compete on the racetrack, and Leno's version is one of the best examples of what makes this car so legendary. With a 2.7-liter flat-six engine, twin carburetors, and 190 horsepower, this car was made for speed. Its suspension was upgraded for better handling, and the braking system was reworked for track-level performance. The Yenko Stinger isn't just a muscle car, it's a true enthusiast's ride. Leno's model, with its stunning looks and smooth performance, represents the heart and soul of American muscle cars from the 60s. Number 5. 1931 Shotwell.
Well, it was a labor of love. It was built in 1931 by a 17-year-old kid and rebuilt by us about 12 years ago.
Now let's take it back to 1931 with the Shotwell, a unique three-wheeled coupe built by a 17-year-old Bob Shotwell as a high school graduation project. Instead of buying a car, Bob's father told him to build one himself, and so he did. The Shotwell coupe is a one-of-a-kind piece of automotive history, and Jay Leno was honored to take it into his collection. Powered by a 1931 Indian motorcycle engine, it had a 1.3-liter, four-cylinder configuration that delivered 30 horsepower. Sure, it wasn't a powerhouse, but it ran up to 65 miles per hour, which for a handmade car from a teenager in the 30s was seriously impressive. Leno, being a huge fan of quirky vehicles, took the Shotwell in, preserving its place in history. It's the perfect example of automotive ingenuity, even in its most humble form. Number 4. 1953 Cunningham C3.
This is a 1953 Cunningham, a C3. It was built by a guy named Briggs Cunningham.
The 1953 Cunningham C3 is another piece of automotive gold that Leno's got in his collection. Only 25 of these cars were ever made, which gives it the rarity factor. It was designed by Briggs Cunningham, a man who had a passion for racing, and the C3 was built with that in mind. Jay Leno managed to get his hands on one of these rare beauties, and it's easy to see why. The Cunningham C3 houses a Chrysler Firepower Phi 8 engine, producing 220 horsepower. The car was all about performance and luxury, with a sleek design to match. It was initially produced as a homologation special for the prestigious 24 Hours of Le Mans race, and even though it didn't exactly win, it made a name for itself as a luxury performance car that any collector would kill for. Leno's C3 is a piece of history, and its limited production adds to its untouchable allure. Number 3. 1963 Jaguar XKE.
Kind of vehicle, original and unrestored. Now we're here in the Jaguar section of the garage.
Next up is the legendary 1963 Jaguar XKE, widely regarded as one of the best British sports cars of all time. Leno's particular model stands out from the rest, and it's a total game changer in terms of both style and performance. While most XKEs came with a 3.8-liter inline-six engine, Leno's is unique. This one has a custom 5.7-liter V12 engine, making it a true powerhouse. This particular Jaguar XKE is also the only short wheelbase version in the world that came with the V12 engine. That makes it incredibly rare and highly sought after by car collectors worldwide. With 380 horsepower, it's no slouch when it comes to performance, and it retains the elegance and style that made the XKE a classic. Leno's Jaguar is a perfect combination of British craftsmanship and muscle under the hood. Number 2. 1928 Bugatti Type 37.
This is it right here, a 1928 Type 37A supercharged.
A Jay Leno's love for Bugatti runs deep, and one of the standout pieces in his collection is the 1928 Bugatti Type 37A. This car is considered one of the oldest running Bugattis, and it's a true testament to the French company's engineering brilliance. It's also a piece of history, with the Type 37A winning several Grand Prix races in its heyday. The 1.5-liter inline-4 engine produces 79 horsepower, which, for its time, was an incredible feat. The Bugatti Type 37A was lightweight, agile, and built for speed. Leno's acquisition of this car was a significant one, as it's an incredibly rare model that continues to stand the test of time. This car proves that automotive brilliance never fades. It just gets better with age. Number 1. 2001 Blastolene Special.
A tank car, that's the one with the M47 patent tank engine.
Finally, we've reached the king of Jay Leno's collection, the 2001 Blastolene Special. This is a car that isn't just a vehicle, it's a full-on piece of automotive art. Built by Randy Grubb, this massive V12-powered roadster isn't about elegance, it's about raw power and design. With a 30-liter V12 engine producing 1,600 horsepower and 3,000 pound-feet of torque, the Blastolene Special is a beast. The car has gone through various upgrades since Leno bought it, including a GMC truck axle in the front for better torque and a 6-speed transmission. The top speed of 140 miles per hour isn't even the highlight here. It's the sheer presence and engineering that makes it untouchable. This car is the ultimate symbol of Jay Leno's love for unique, jaw-dropping automobiles. Jay Leno's garage is a dream come true for any car enthusiast, and these 10 cars are the crown jewels of his collection. Each one is untouchable, not just because of their rarity or performance, but because of the stories they carry. From the Chrysler Turbine to the Blastolene Special, Leno's collection is a testament to his deep passion for the rare, the extraordinary, and the untouchable. Which car from this list would you love to see in person? Or maybe even take it for a spin? Let us know in the comments below. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to Vintage Cars for more amazing content about the world of classic cars.